If you build it, he will come.
Oh, not you again.
If you build it, he will come.
I'm building it.
If you would hurry up and build it, he will come.
I'm hurrying already. Come on, Dan, let's have a catch.
Dad.
Come on, man, I'll pitch you some BP.
Dad.
I'll hit you some grounders.
Dad, I'm trying to vote for Record Journal Athletes of the Week.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you may happen to be tuning in. I am Brian Carpenter, sports editor of the Meriden Record Journal, and welcome to the Week 6 edition of the Fall Athletes of the Week. Aaron, here we are, man, in beautiful, beautiful, crisp, cool October. In the city of Hartford down below us, we're up here at the top of Belltown Hill to bring you our fresh slate of Record Journal Athlete of the Week candidates. Before we do that, though, of course, we have got our winners from Week 5. And my man, Shawnee the Kid Krofsick, he knows the winners.
All right, this is Sean Krofsick, and we are at Platt High School with our male athlete of the week, Casey Rintharmi, senior at Platt. Congratulations on being athlete of the week.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Yeah, so you had the big win, game-winning goal against Bloomfield. Tell us about that with 3 minutes to go.
Yeah, so kept on the pressure the second half. Early in the first half, we went down unluckily. Then started second half, we scored 30 seconds in, and then full of the second half, we had a lot of shots, and then finally with 3 minutes left, I hit the back of the net. Then we got our first win of the season.
Yeah, how big was that for this team to get that win?
Really big, because it was our first game of the season, and we were kind of down the whole season because we haven't got a win, and then we finally got our first win of the season, and now we got our mojo back, kind of. Yeah.
Have you noticed a difference in the team since the win?
Yeah, our attitude is better, and now we're just looking forward to the last game of the season against Maloney.
So that was, out of your 5 goals this year, that was your biggest one?
Yeah, since it was like a game winner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What was your reaction after you got it?
I was really happy because I had a lot of chances in that game, but I probably had 6, 7, and just kept on getting unlucky. Then finally went in, and I was super happy to get the W for the team.
So tell me about your role in the team. What are your main duties?
Just moving the ball forward, trying to find my teammate Alex, Diego, all of them. We lost Elion, so I had to fill some big shoes. So just trying to move the ball forward, score goals, and just get some wins for the team.
Yeah. You're hoping for a few more wins before the end of the year?
Yes, sir. Of course.
Yeah. You feel they're coming?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Absolutely. Now you're going to be scoring a bunch more goals, I'm sure, too, right?
Yes, for sure.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for speaking with us today. Congratulations on being Athlete of the Week.
No problem. Appreciate it. Thank you.
That'll wrap things up.
Casey, thank you for taking time to speak with Shawnee and Aaron at practice, and thank you to Coach Martin Cheney for freeing up Casey to speak with us. Hey, before we move on to our girls winner, Aaron, I just want to tip our cap to the Crystal Winery, letting us basically shoot on their front lawn with our great view of Hartford. Aaron, we got to come back up here this weekend, man, and hit up the wine bar. For now, we got to bring you our girls winner. Shawnee, tell me the news.
Sean Krofsick, we're at Sheehan High School with our female athlete of the week, Alicia Piscatelli. Alicia, congratulations on being Athlete of the Week.
Thank you. It's really exciting.
Yeah, what does it mean to you to be recognized?
I don't know. I mean, I'm just really excited because you just told me.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It means a lot.
Yeah. What's made this team so good this year?
Honestly, I think just all of our teamwork, the way that we work together, and one of the big things that we pride ourselves on is to stay together on the field, never fight with each other, just to stay as one, because we have seen other teams get mad at each other, and I just think that the bond that we have is what makes us successful.
Yeah. So you had that big goal against Lyman Hall. Tell me about scoring that game.
That felt really good. Just because it went right in, and that's our crosstown rival, and Going in, I was a little nervous, but I'm glad that we got to beat them, and especially that I was a contribution to that.
So, tell me about your role in the team as being one of the top defenders and then coming up for the set pieces.
So the main reason I go up for the set pieces is just because I'm tall, and I get aggressive on the ball and I head it in. As a defender, honestly, all the credit doesn't go to me. It would go to my other captain, Elena, and Sid. Sid Cudacelli, Ashley Bennell, Alondra, they all really are great in the back, and they're a big reason as to why we're so successful.
Yeah. Is it satisfying when you guys get all these shutouts?
It is. It's really great. I mean, it was a little sad not to keep the shutout on Sacred Heart, but, just tying them being the number 1 team in the SEC, that was a big game for us, not to let them win.
How far can this team go this year, do you think?
I think we could win it. Mm-hmm. I really think that. I think we're at least going to go really far, at least. I mean, I'm really confident that we could win it.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank
Great
you.
job today.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. That'll wrap it up.
Alicia, thank you for taking time to speak with Shawnee and Aaron before heading down to Shelton to play the Gales, an SEC matchup. What a great season for Alicia and the Lady Titans. Look forward to seeing you guys and what you can do in the postseason. For now, we must move forward with the matters at hand, and that is our week slate of candidates. Aaron, where are we going to start? I know where we're going to start. We're going to start where we began on Tuesday over in Meriden at the City of Meriden Cross Country Championships. And he was the guy who got on the ballot first. He is from Maloney, senior Jack Curry. Jack Curry is your 2021 Meriden City Cross Country Champion. He blazed the course over at Hubbard Park in 18 minutes and 16 seconds, winning by 33 seconds. And a great day for Jack. He came up as a young underclassman under Dom Oliveri and Reynaldo Torres. And this year it was his turn to be in the winner's circle. And in fact, it was his first varsity win in any race. Great time to do it, Jack. Meriden City champ. Also led the Spartans to their 6th straight team championship in the city race. Jack Curry, you are boys nominee number 1 here in week 6. And Aaron, I got to say though, bro, before we move on, we got to say congratulations on the cross country theme to 2 girls. They're not nominated this week, but we must tip the cap to what they did. The girls champ in the city race, Miss Samantha Park over at Maloney, only a sophomore, and we've definitely not heard the last from her. And in Southington, someone who's been here before and probably will be again, Miss Jackie Izzo. She broke Southington girls 5K record up at Northwest Catholic. Had to point out those 2 accomplishments because they were tremendous last week. All right, we're going to get back to our boys' slate. They're both from the world of football over at Wilcox Tech. Here's a kid who's a playmaker. He is Mr. Brandon Alvarado. He's a junior, slot receiver, free safety, and hey, I'll say, I know, and Coach Trevor Jones will be the first to say the season is not going the way Wilcox Caner would like it in their first year as a co-op. They've yet to win a game, but tell you what, Brandon Alvarado, he's having a great season. He was injured there for a while. He is back. And on Saturday, it was a good game against Cheney. Cheney Tech is undefeated. Wilcox was there with them. Cheney pulled away late to a 23-6 win, and Brandon was just all over the place in all 3 phases of the game. Caught a 27-yard touchdown pass on offense. Special teams, he returned a kick 54 yards. It wasn't for a touchdown, but it sure gave Wilcox great field position. And then on defense at free safety, 6 tackles, picked off a pass, forced a fumble. That is a day. And for that, Brandon Alvarado, you are boys nominee number 2 here in week 6. Third and final nominee, you say another football player? I do. He is from, and we predict this was happening, Aaron, it sure happened sooner than later. He is from Sheehan High School, Mr. Jacob Shook. You shook me all night long. Jacob Shook, senior running back, and really we said 2 weeks ago when we had the all-girls edition, hey man, Jacob Shook, what a week he had. 200-yard game against Weston. Well, he had another one Friday night against Amity, and what a game that was at Richatelli Field. The Titans winning 15-13 in overtime. Jacob Shook scored both touchdowns for the Titans, including the one in overtime, and most critically, he also converted the 2-point conversion, and that enabled the Titans to take an 8-point lead. Amity did score on its possession in overtime, but the Titans held on their 2-point try. Sheehan 15, Amity 13, put it in the books for John Ferrazzi's Titans, and put it in the books finally for Mr. Jacob Shook, boys nominee number 3 in week 6. All right, we're going to go over to the girls' slate, but first, Aaron, I want to admire the view. I occasionally ride up here on my bike in that hill is a son of a gun. I'm glad you didn't make me ride up the hill because I would have no breath left to do this show. And I never really get a chance to admire that beautiful view of Hartford. And it gets even better, Aaron, as the leaves change. Maybe we'll come back up here. Well, for now, though, we're going to go with our girls' slate. And, Aaron, we got 2 good volleyball players. And we've been watching these girls for a couple weeks. That's why I had you get their photos a couple weeks back when they played each other, in fact. Who are they? We're going to start with the youngest. She is from Platt, and she is only a freshman. She is Miss Isabella DiMatteo. Isabella DiMatteo. Only a freshman, libero. And I'll tell you what, when Adam Viviano sends over his numbers from his matches, it just blows me away the numbers this girl's putting up on defense. She had 18 digs against Plainville on Friday. She had 20 against Glastonbury, had a season high so far. 25 against Maloney. Isabella DiMatteo, 176 digs on the season as I stand here and speak on Monday afternoon. Hey, we're going to see her again, Aaron. We're seeing her right now. She's girls nominee number 1 here in week 6. Our other volleyball player from Southington, junior setter, Miss Haley Weiner. What a year for Haley Weiner and the Blue Knights. You know, they were up in Springfield last Sunday at this annual tournament called the Volley Hall Classic. It's kind of a tongue twister. It's like saying toy boat. Volley Hall Classic. And Southington was in the gold division. And for the first time, they won that. That's like the top tier. And Haley's the one who makes it go round. Now, I got to say, Coach Rich Heitz's team has got great depth, great balance. And match in and match out, the kill numbers, you wouldn't believe it, Aaron. It's like you don't see like big numbers. It's really widely dispersed. You know, a girl will have 9, a couple will have 8, 7, all over the place. Which means our friend here, Haley Weiner, is doing her job, really mixing up the offense very well. At that Volley Hall Classic, she had 69 assists on the day. That's keeping busy. And then on Tuesday in a 5-setter up at South Windsor that Southington won, she had 46 assists, and also she had 12 digs on defense, Aaron. She's a very good defensive player as well. Came back with 33 assists on Friday night and a sweep against Farmington. Haley Weiner, been watching her for a while now. You are girls nominee number 2 in week 6. Third and final nominee, Aaron, I saved her for last because this one, I'm going to have fun with this one. She is from Cheshire. The girl's been hot lately on scoring goals. She is from Cheshire Field Hockey. She is Miss Emily Curtis. 7 goals in her last 4 games, including a hat trick against Shelton, and she had the game winner against Hand in a 1-zip game. But you know what, really, I think my most fun fact about Emily Curtis, you know where this girl's from? She moved to Cheshire from England. Not just England, Aaron, but from Stratford-on-Avon. She is from William Shakespeare's hometown. So when I learned that, I said, oh my God, we got to nominate this girl. And then she scores 7 goals in 4 games. Like, she's in. And then I'm thinking, Stratford-on-Avon, we got to do a Shakespeare riff. So for our cold opening here, and this is what I was thinking before we did the baseball thing with Danny, I was thinking, you know, we could do like a thing on Midsummer Night's Dream. We could do, I'll play Lysander and she could be Titania. I was going to have you be Puck. You were going to be Puck, and Nick was Nick Bottom. Sean was going to be Nick Bottom. I figured he'd nail it as Nick Bottom, become a megastar. And I was going to also have all of Emily Curtis's teammates be like little Titania's fairies. And we'd come up here at night. We'd truck in some lights, you know. We'd do a great show, bring in some boom mics. And then I thought, oh, man, that's not going to work. It's just not summer anymore. Too bad. Maybe next summer. For now, Emily Curtis, girls nominee number 3. All the world's a stage. You are indeed a heck of a field hockey player. All right, those are our nominees. That's it. We're getting off the Shakespeare bus. It's time to go vote. When you're watching this, it's Wednesday. It is 6:30 from now till Sunday at midnight to vote. myrecordjournal.com/athletes. We'll bring you the winners next week and our Week 7 slate of candidates because this fall season marches on. I am Brian Carpenter, sports editor of the Meriden Record Journal. I appreciate you watching. My best to my man Aaron, who doesn't have to worry about trucking in the lights, and to my man Shawnee the Kid Krofsik. Keep watching and be good.